What's up, FHN?
I'm Max.
And I'm Maddie, and welcome back to this week's episode of The Nightly Show.
I can't believe we're already a fourth of the way through the school year.
I know, right? All of the fall sports are basically already over.
In spirit of that, here are 5 tennis rules by Ryan Simerda.
Tennis is typically played in sets, and each set consists of games. A player wins a game by scoring at least 4 points and having 2 points lead over their opponent. The point sequence is 15, 30, 40, and then game.
Each match begins with a serve. The server must stand behind the baseline and serve diagonally into the opponent's service box. The receiver must return the serve after one bounce, and play continues until one player fails to return the ball within the court's boundaries.
Tennis can be played in singles, which has one player on each side, or doubles has 2 players on each side. In doubles, each team takes turns hitting the ball, while in singles, it's one-on-one.
The tennis court is divided into 2 sides by a net. The ball must be hit over the net and land within the court's boundaries. If the ball lands outside these boundaries, it's considered out.
If a player's serve hits the net but lands in the correct service box, it's called a let. In that case, the server gets another chance to serve without any penalty.
Man, that reminds me, I still need to get a gym credit.
Well, you should probably take that soon since, you're graduating.
You're right. What about team sports?
Well, actually, Kate Vernon just made a video about that. Let's take a peek to see if you actually want to take it.
Once students enter high school, they have been taking the same gym classes for 9 years. You learn the same sports every year, and every year it gets more and more repetitive. So how do teachers fix this? One way is to have a class like team sports.
I wanted to take a gym class that was less like things where we were learning units and more so just getting into the sports. And I felt like my gym class from when I was a freshman, just regular physical education, was like more so I had to learn a lot about these things instead of just getting into the game.
It's my senior year, and I took a lot of hard classes leading up to this year, so I wanted to take some easier classes. I knew team sports would be fun, and I needed a PE credit.
A lot of the games we played take a lot of teamwork, and so it's easy to meet new people that I wouldn't have otherwise.
It's definitely a whole lot different because instead of being in a typical classroom setting, it's in a gymnasium and we're doing sports instead of like in most classes you just learn about something, whereas in gym class we actually do it.
Okay, that looks super fun. I'm definitely gonna have to take that next semester.
Well, after all the sports talk, I'm tired. Let's take a break.
How about we relax with a few puzzles? Jacob Baster's made another Superliminal walkthrough to continue the series.
Let's take a look.
Warning. This video may contain spoilers for Superliminal. Superliminal by Pillow Castle is a first-person 3D puzzle game where your perspective controls the world around you. This game has 9 different levels, and in this video I'll be showing you how to beat level 3, Cubism. Once you get into the level, turn off the alarm clock next to the bed and head out into the reception area and into the main level. Head through this hallway and into the first room where you need to grab the die from behind this wall here to get onto this ledge. Then you're going to want to grab the die that you just used and use it in the next room along with the 2 die halves to the left of the room to get up to the next doorway. After you get there, pull this die attached to this piece of the floor up out of the floor and drop into the hole it just made and head through this vent cover here. Head right down this hallway into the next room where you're going to want to use one of these 2 warped dice to get up the ledge and up the stairs into this next area. Then you're going to want to head right and down these hallways to the next area. After you get here, you want to interact and drag this die into the floor and then drag this one to the left of it all the way to the right of the room so you can jump up and use it to get up to the ledge. Then go across this next room to get here and grab one of the sides of this box and use it as a ramp to get to the next section. Then grab a die from this spot in the next room and use it to get up here. Then you can take the side of this die off and you can fall down this chute. From there you can head down this hallway to get to the elevator and finish the level. And that's how you beat the 3rd level in Superliminal.
Have you heard of our newest podcast, the Nathan Ben Chronicles?
Yeah, I have. I've been really interested, but I haven't had time to take a listen just yet.
Well, lucky you, we've got a promo to showcase their skills.
Well, now I've got to take a listen.
What Evan Yale and Mason Prosser said on this podcast will shock you.
For our 2nd ever episode, Evan Yale and Mason Prosser were beaming with charisma and educating insights.
They indulged us in an interesting discussion about topics such as homecoming, homework, sports, and chicken fingers.
Watch your favorite podcast hosts get the inside scoop about the extrapolating lives of these extraordinary high school students.
If you're interested in learning more about what it's like being a sophomore and having some fun for a quick 16 minutes with us, then tune in to our latest episode of the Nathan and Ben Podcast Chronicles. Thank you.
Okay. Nice work, guys.
Now that's all the time we've got this week.
Be sure to check out all our socials on FHN Game Day and FHN Today.
Once again, I'm Max.
And I'm Maddie, signing off.